Hi students, welcome to our English class. So in this video, we are going to start Unit 1 Prose Ida. We can see the warm up. Observe the pictures and write the names of the festival in the blanks. One is done for you. So here you can able to see the pie picture. So here you can able to see the pie chart line. So here they have written as a festivals and one is done for you. See this picture is called as Diwali, and now we can frame we can find out what festival is that. So next this is Pongal. So next this is Ramazan, and next this is Christmas, and next this is Holi, and next this is Bakrid. I hope these festivals you have heard it. This is Onam, and this is Vinayaka Chaturthi. So first one is Pongal, and this is Ramazan, and this is Christmas, and this is Holi, and this is Bakrid, and this is Onam, and this is Vinayaka Chaturthi. Now we can move on to the lesson. So now discuss in pair. Which is your favorite festival? So these you can frame, you can write whatever your wish, whatever your answer. So you can write what is your favorite festival, when do you celebrate it. So when you will celebrate your favorite festival, and do you celebrate with your family or friends. So you can select whether you will celebrate this your favorite festival with your family or with your friends. Why do you celebrate? So you can say you have to write. So why you are celebrating your favorite festival. Now we can move on to the section 1. Section 1. So in this video today we are going to see only section 1. Reading. Listen to the teacher and read this section. So now you are going to listen to me and you are going to read along with me. How wonderful and beautiful was the morning egg. So in this video our title is Ida. So Ida means it is a festival of Muslim. So they used to have fasting for at least 1 month from morning to evening, and they'll have a small prayer, and they will have some supper at night, and they used to have a fasting during the time of Ida. So Ida you can say as Ida as well as Ramazan. So நம்ம ரம்ஜான் வந்துட்டு முஸ்லிம்ஸ் இருக்காங்க இல்லையா, அவங்களாம் வந்துட்டு என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, காலையிலேருந்து சாயந்தரம் வரைக்கும் வந்துட்டு ஃபாஸ்டிங் சாப்பிடாமல் வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. அதே மாதிரி வந்துட்டு என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, ஈவினிங் தான் வந்து சாப்பிடுவாங்க. ஸோ அதே மாதிரி ஈவினிங் சாப்பிட்டுட்டு என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, அடுத்த நாள் காலையில் ஏர்லி மார்னிங்கே, அதாவது சன்ரைஸ்க்கு முன்னாடியே என்ன பண்ணிடுவாங்க, லைட்டாக ப்ரேயர் மாதிரி பண்ணிவிட்டு சாப்பிட்ருவாங்க. ஓகேவா, சாப்பிட்டுட்டு ஃபுல் டே வந்துட்டு ஃபாஸ்டிங் இருப்பாங்க. இப்போ தான் அது மாதிரி தான் வந்துட்டு ரம்ஜான் பீரியட்ஸில் 1 மந்த்துக்கு பண்ணுவாங்க. ஸோ தட் இஸ் கால் ஆல்சோ ஆஸ் இதா. So now we can move on to the lesson. How wonderful and beautiful was the morning of Eid. So the writer is saying that how beautiful, by seeing this itself, how beautiful the morning is, very beautiful and wonderful. ஓகேவா, த மார்னிங் ஆஃப் எக்தா, அந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் டைம் மார்னிங் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப பியூட்டிஃபுல்லாகவும் வண்டர்ஃபுல்லாகவும் இருக்குது. த ட்ரீஸ் லுக்ட் greener, the field more festival, the sky had lovely pink glow, the sun seemed brighter and more dazzling than to wish the world a very happy Eid. So how the nature is saying, how the nature has presented here means, so the trees are looking very green in color, because here the writer is praising the festival mood. He is lightening our mood with the for the festival mood. அந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் மூட்லேயே வந்துட்டு எப்படி இருக்கான், அந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் மாதிரி ஃபெஸ்டிவல் தோற்றத்தை எப்படி கொண்டு வர்றாருன்னா, the trees are looking very green in color to how the fields more festival. ஸோ அந்த ஃபீல்டெல்லாம் பார்க்கும்போது அவ்வளோ ஃபெஸ்டிவல் மாதிரி கோலாகலமாக இருக்குதாம். The sky had lovely pink glow. So the sky is looking in the color of pink glow. அந்த பிங்க் கலர் அப்படியே க்ளோ ஆகிற மாதிரி the sky is looking. The sun came brighter and more dazzling. So the sun is looking very brighter and more dazzling. More dazzling means more brighter. The meaning of dazzling is extremely bright. Already they have said same brighter, and more dazzling means extremely bright. The sun is looking extremely bright than before to wish the world very happy. இது அந்த நேச்சரே வந்துட்டு அந்த ஹாப்பி இது அப்படிங்கிறத விஷ் பண்ணுற மாதிரி அந்த சன்லைட் வந்துட்டு அமைஞ்சிருக்கு. The village was filled with excitement. Everyone was early to the Eid. The village was filled with excitement. The village was filled with very much excitement. The meaning of excitement is a feelings of great enthusiasm and eagerness. The meaning of excitement is a feeling of great enthusiasm and eagerness. A feeling of great enthusiasm and eagerness. The meaning of excitement is a feeling of great enthusiasm and eagerness. ஸோ the village அந்த வில்லேஜ் மக்கள்லாம் எப்படி இருக்காங்களோ, ரொம்ப வந்துட்டு எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட்டாக ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. எவ்ரி ஒன் வாஸ் அப் ஏர்லி டு த எக்தா. எவ்ரி ஒன் வாஸ் கோயிங் டு த எக்தா, த பிளேஸ் வேர் எவ்ரிபடி யூஸ் டு ஹாவ் ப்ரேயர் ரைட் on Ramazan period. So in Ramazan period everyone used to have a prayer in one place. So that place is called as, so for that place everybody are going in the early morning itself. The boys were more excited than others. So all the little boys, the children's குட்டி குட்டி பசங்க இருக்காங்க, everybody are more excited than others. They had been talking about it all the time. They have been talking about it all the time. Finally the day had come. So they were talking for more than 1 month. They are talking about this festival, and finally this festival day had came. And now they were impatient. The meaning of impatient is ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ் ஈகர். அதாவது வந்துட்டு இவ்வளோ நாள் வந்துட்டு ஈகர்னஸில் அப்படியே வந்துட்டு பொறுமையாக இருந்தாங்க. பட் நவ் தேவர் இம்பேஷண்ட். அவங்களால வந்துட்டு கையிலேயே பிடிக்க முடியல. தேவர் வெரி மச் ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ், ரொம்ப எக்ஸைட்மெண்ட்டாக இருக்காங்க. த மீனிங் ஆஃப் இம்பேஷண்ட் இஸ் ரெஸ்ட்லெஸ்லி ஈகர். So because they were for past 1 month they are talking about the festival, and the festival day had came, and they can't able to control their enjoyment. The boys can't able to control their enjoyment. They were taking their treasure out from their pockets counting and recounting it before putting it back. So they have their parents have gave some money, that is treasure means money. So they have kept that money in their pockets. So they are very much excited, the boys are very much excited. So they are taking the money and counting and recounting it, and they are putting again into their pockets. Muhammad counted 1, 2, 10, 12. So he had 12 coins. Mohsin had 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 15 coins. So how much Muhammad had? He had 12 coins and Mohsin had 15 coins. So with this money they would buy countless things. So with this 15 coins and with this 12 coins, each one of them could buy countless things like toys, sweets, paper pipes, rubber balls and much more. So they can able to buy with the 12 coins and 15 coins, they can able to buy toys, sweets, paper pipes, rubber balls and anything they can want to buy with their money. The happiest of all the boys was Ahmed. So among the Mohsin and Muhammad, the Ahmed was the most happiest boy. He was only 4. So Ahmed was only 4 years old and he is thin and poorly dressed. So he is 4 years old and he looks very thin, and he is having only poor dress only. அதாவது ரொம்ப புது ட்ரெஸ்லாம் இல்லை, கொஞ்சம் மீடியமாக கிழிஞ்சு போன துணி தான் வந்துட்டு அவன் போட்டிருப்பான். லாஸ்ட் இயர் his father was died of cholera. So last year Ahmed's father was died of cholera. Then his mother also died. So after his father's death, his mother also died. From then, so after the death of his father and mother, Ahmed lived with his old granny Amina and was happy as a lark. So after the death of his parents, mother and father, he lived with his old grandmother. The grandmother's name is Amina. So Ahmed was happy as happy as lark. So the meaning of lark is a singing bird. The meaning of lark is singing bird. So he was very much happy. She told him that his father had gone to earn money. So she refers to Granny Amina. So Granny Amina told him refers to Ahmed. So Granny told to Ahmed that his father had gone to earn money and his mother had gone to Allah to get lovely gifts for him. ஸோ 3 வயசு குழந்தைக்கு என்ன தெரியும்? ஸோ லாஸ்ட் இயர், இப்போ 4 இயர்ஸ், லாஸ்ட் இயர்னா 3 இயர்ஸ் தானே. ஸோ 3 இயர்ஸ் பாய்க்கு என்ன தெரியும் எங்கள் பேரண்ட்ஸ் இருக்காங்களா இல்லையானு. ஸோ ஹர் கிராண்ட் மதர் டோல்ட் ஹிஸ் ஃபாதர் ஹேட் வென்ட் டு ஏர்ன் மணி அண்ட் ஹிஸ் மதர் ஹேட் கான் டு கெட் கிஃப்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் Allah. This made Ahmed very happy. By hearing this, it made very happy for him. Ahmed had no shoes on his feet. The cap on his head was soiled and tattered. So Ahmed had no shoes on his feet. அவன் காலுக்கு வந்துட்டு செருப்புகள் இல்லை. And also the cap was headed with soiled and tattered. Soiled means it is look very dirty. The meaning of soiled is dirty. And tattered means டோன் கிழிஞ்சு போயிருக்கிறது. அது வந்துட்டு எப்படி ரொம்ப அழுக்காக கிழிஞ்சு போயிருக்கும். He had no shoes for his legs and his cap looks very dirty and it is torn. He knew that his father would come back with sack full of silver and his mother with gifts from Allah. He is thinking that அவனுக்கு நல்லா தெரியும், his father would come back with the sacks means சாக்கு பை சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா. The meaning of sack is a bag made up of strong material. அதாவது sack நம்ம சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா, that is called as sack. So he is thinking that his father would bring a sack full of silvers and his mother would bring gifts from Allah. Then he would have more than Muhammad, Mohsin, Nurin and Samin. So he is thinking that if his father brought a bag full of silver and his mother brought gifts from Allah, he is thinking that he would have more money or gifts than his friends Muhammad, Mohsin, Nurin and Samin. Ahmed's granny Amina was sad. Ahmed's granny Amina was sad. It was egg and she did not have even a handful of grains. So her granny, Ahmed's granny Amina, was very much sad. Why means on the festival time it was Eid, right? It was a festival time for the Muslims, right? So it was a festival time. Even she did not have a grains of, அதாவது ஒரு கைப்பிடி grains கூட வந்துட்டு granny does not have. If only her son were there, it would have been a different kind of with. She is thinking, granny is thinking that if her son, அதாவது அவங்களோட பையன், granny's son would be alive means the festival would be different kind in their house. அவங்க வீட்லேயே வந்துட்டு அந்த ஃபெஸ்டிவல் வந்துட்டு ரொம்ப டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக வந்துட்டு they will celebrate it. Ahmed went to his grandmother and said, Granny, I will be first to get back, don't worry. So on seeing this, Ahmed went to Amina and saying that, don't worry Granny, I'll be the first one to get back, so you don't worry. Ahmed is consoling Amina. Amina was worried. Other boys were going out of their fathers. How could she let him to go to the fair all by himself? So again Amina was worried. Why means all the other boys were going with their father for the fair. அதாவது எக்ஸிபிஷன் நடக்கும் இல்லையா, இந்த மாதிரி திருவிழா போட்டிருப்பாங்க இல்லையா விசேஷம்னா. ஸோ all the boys are going for their fair with their fathers, but how could he let Ahmed alone to the fair? So she is thinking about that and she is very much sad about that. Ahmed left with other boys. So now Ahmed left with other boys, other friends. Okay, wow. Ahmed was like one with the wings on feet. So Ahmed, how much he is excited means காலில் ரெக்க கட்டி பறக்கிற மாதிரி வந்துட்டு சுற்றிட்டு இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா. ஸோ லைக் தட் ஹீ இஸ் வெரி மச் எக்ஸைட்டட் அண்ட் he ran within a second. He is running to the fair. They ran on ahead of the elders and waited for them under a tree. So what he did means, before the arrival of the elder ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ் அதாவது இவனோட பெரிய பசங்க இருப்பாங்க இல்லையா, அவங்க வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன பண்ணிட்டோம், வேகமாக சிட்டாட்டம் பறந்து போயிட்டு he waited under a tree, மரத்துக்கு அடியில் வெயிட் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கான். they reached with strips. So everybody reached in the strips means outskirtsனால் வந்து border, அதாவது ஊருக்கு வெளியில் தான் வந்துட்டு அந்த திருவிழாலாம் போடுவாங்க இல்லையா. ஸோ everybody reached there of the town, skirts of the town. On both the sides of the road were big houses of riches. So on the way to the fair, both the sides of the road there were a big houses, that is a rich houses. Okay, in the rich houses there was a garden. In the gardens, mango and lychee trees were full of fruits. So in the வீட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய gardensல there was a mango and lychee tree and that was full of fruits. They came across the stores of sweet vendors. So now they came across the shops. What shop means, what store means, ஸ்வீட் வெண்டர்ஸ். அது ஸ்வீட்லாம் விற்பாங்க இல்லையா, இனிப்பு பலகாரம். ஸோ அந்த கடைக்கு வந்து தாண்டி வந்தாங்க. ஆல் டெக்கரேட்டட் ஸோ கேலி. ஸோ ஆல் டெக்கரேட்டட் ஸோ கேலி. கேலி மீன்ஸ் இன் பிரைட் கலர்ஸ். ஸோ த ஸ்வீட்ஸ் ஆர் பீன் டெக்கரேட்டட் இன் கலர்ஃபுல் கலர்ஸ். ஓகேவா? எவ்ரி ஸ்டோர் ஹேட் sweets piled up in heaps like mountains. So in every store the sweets, how the sweets has been piled up, எப்படி வந்துட்டு piled upனா குமிச்சு வைக்கிறது. how means so like a mountain, இப்படி அப்படியே குமிச்சு வச்சிருக்காங்களாம் அப்படியே ஸ்வீட்ஸ் வந்துட்டு. so this what the in the first section we have seen. so second section we can continue in next class. Thank you.